in the States, the writers are on strike. SAG is on strike. In Canada, there's some commercial lockouts going on. So it's very easy, and I think it's always very easy for actors to fall into a cynical, skeptic, oh, woe is me, bemoaning the industry. But I think now more than ever, we want to support actors and we want to support the strike and support the cause for what they're fighting for. They're fighting for some big things in their renegotiations, and sooner or later up here in Canada, we're also going to be renegotiating those as well. Mm-hmm. But at all times, we got to focus on what we can control. And what can you control? You can certainly control your own outlook, your own attitude, your own mentality, your own energy, and you're a creative artist. So it's easy to be like, oh, everything's shut down right now. Well, are you writing? Are you creating your own projects? Are you reading scripts every day? Are you warming up? Are you doing your vocal warm-ups? Are you looking at your branding and your marketing and the downtime? So it's all these things like, it can feel like, oh man, this industry is a behemoth and right now everything's going my way. And am I an actor, or did I choose the wrong profession because everything is shut down right now? But the reality is everything isn't shut down. So you can flip that switch and just be like, what is it that I can control right now? And this is a good hack in any area of your life, is focus on what you can control and do your best to control that, and let everything else go, and just focus on what you can focus on.
It's really a freeing process when you do finally say to yourself, okay, what can I control, and fight for that.
Right.
Like it's incredibly freeing, because then you have more of an idea of what you can and can't do, and you can really push yourself. Like really, our job is to be ready for when the jobs come, and that may happen in a month, that may happen in a couple months, we don't know. But like when it does, when SAG comes back and the writers come back and all of this starts happening again, we need to be ready.
Right.
Yeah. So like find a class, find something that gives you a spark, because there's gonna be a lot happening as soon as things start up again. And like, we don't know when that's going to be.
Right. And Tom, one of our coaches, always mentions that, he says he's got a couple phrases. That one is, I alone am responsible for my own artgasm. So if you're an artist, it shouldn't, if you really believe you're an artist and in your heart you are, it shouldn't be really affected by external things and the business and the industry. I mean, yeah, that's important. And like, when you're strictly looking at the 3D reality of like paychecks and things like that, but your internal validation as an artist is what's important. And he also says, you prove to yourself that you're an artist by the actions you take, and the world is your witness. Not, oh, I need an agent and a casting director and production to validate me as a human being and validate me as an artist and tell me I'm doing a good job and all that stuff. It's up to us, and nobody's coming for you, and nobody owes you fuck all. That's the other thing that people need to realize in the business. And we've talked about this in the business and in life. It's like, it's easy to fall into the trap. Oh, I'm not getting what I deserve or getting what I need. Who the fuck are you? Like, there's been infinite number of people in the history of humanity, like billions and billions of people. So like, it's that weird juxtaposition or dichotomy of, you're this amazing, incredible being and spirit and ball of life, and you're totally unique, but also in the grand scheme of everyone, you're equal to everyone else, and you're not more important than anyone else. So to be like, oh, I'm owed this, or oh, woe is me, it's not working out for me. It's like, you got to just go out and make your own shit happen and decide what you want in your life and in your career. And then also, even with the strike, like in the States, and I'll address people in the States as well, is there's still theater opportunities. I don't believe the strike is affecting any theater. I think in the States, it's not affecting any commercials. It's not affecting you writing your own project, or maybe if you're a writer in the writer's strike, maybe there's things that you can't be doing there. So It could be wrong there on what you're able to do and don't do, but again, it's what can you do? Don't look at all the doors that are closed. Look for the window that's open, or look for the back door that's open. So don't just stand there. Oh, this door's locked. I can't get in, screaming and yelling, let me the fuck in, let me the fuck in, let me the fuck in. Walk away from that door and find another door, find another building, build your own building. And maybe that building doesn't even have a door on it. This is just a tiki hut that you can walk in and out of that you built yourself, and no doors allowed.
And this is also a really good time to try something new.
Right.
Like try a clown class, try more vocal exercises with a different teacher, or like find an Alexander class, or if Suzuki is being offered, try the Suzuki technique or something like that. Like something that gets you still fired up and still gets you like creatively going. Or stage combat. Stage combat classes I think would be fantastic right now. Like
yeah, whatever it is.